Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and today we are over at Chevy looking at the all-new 2018 Chevy 2500. And this specific one does have the 6-liter V8, but you can also get the optional diesel engine, but we'll kind of go over the specs on both motors with this truck. What we're looking at here is that 6-liter V8. It is routed through a 6-speed automatic transmission. It puts out 360 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. Another engine option that you can get for this is obviously that 6.6-liter Duramax that Chevy has that goes through that Allison transmission. That engine actually makes 445 horsepower, 910 pound-feet of torque for 2018, which is just incredibly powerful. Coming around back, we can see that singular exhaust pipe sprouting out from that V8. You can see the parking sensors back here with that chrome bumper. This specific one is in the LT trim, but it still does have like leather and everything, so it's a little bit more loaded up. You get these nice little steps on the side to get into the bed, and then you got that backup camera back here, and the bed actually locks and unlocks with the key fob. And if you notice, it's actually coming down really slow. They kind of have the bed assisted so that when you lower it, it actually lowers down really slow, which is really neat. And then obviously you got the gigantic bed here with that rear sliding window in the back. The truck does come with remote start, so all you gotta do is lock it, and then you just hold the remote start button, and then the truck will start right up for you. Coming around to the front, we can first look at those gigantic mirrors that will help you see all the way back, so when you're towing a trailer or something like that, you can see all the way back. This truck doesn't come with keyless entry, but you can get that up in higher trims. We can see it's got the nice leather trim. It's got all those controls for the windows and door locks and the mirror controls and everything. It does have these nice little side steps which make getting in and out of the truck a lot easier. And then you do have your power adjustments for the seat, but we can step into the truck using those side steps, which makes it quite a bit easier to get in and out of this thing. And then closing the door there. And we're going to see kind of all the analog controls here. So the controls for the heated seat, which you can actually just do it on the back of the seat if you want as well, for the driver and the passenger. And then you got your controls for your memory pedals and everything. You got your cargo light, you got your parking sensors, the hill descent control, because this does have the Z71 off-road package and everything. But this specific one doesn't have the key, the push button, so you just got to put the key in, turn it, and the truck will start right up for you. And you kind of see the gauges do that nice little sweep. You do get this nice little instrument cluster in the middle that will show you different bits of information. You do get your cruise control and everything, your voice commands with your Bluetooth and all that. Your different modes, so you know the 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, all that. Your trailer brakes are up here and all that, your controls for your light. And then this does come with dual zone climate in this specific trim, so you can have your passenger and your driver have a completely different climate from each other and all that. And then you come up here and you got all your radio controls and all that with this. And it actually is a touchscreen, so you can just use all the little touchscreen things. Obviously this one's not set up because it's brand new. You got to set up all the stuff with OnStar, but it's really nice. You can do all your phone stuff, and the UI is actually pretty easy to use. And then you do get a nice double glove box in this truck, and you got that leather. It does have contrast stitching in white, and then you do get a nice little kind of glove box thing here that comes with the bench seat, which is really nice to have. And to finish the tour up front, we always got to go to the backup camera, so just put the truck in reverse and that backup camera will pop right up, and then it has those trajectory lines and everything, which is super sweet. Let's hop around back. So just opening it up, you can see you still get those side steps to help you get inside, and then you get quite a bit of space back here. Legroom is plentiful. You get this nice little armrest here that doubles as a cup holder, and then you can flip up these seats to get extra storage underneath those, which is really nice. So there's just plenty of space and storage back here for whatever you need to put. Just setting off here in the all-new 2018 Chevy 2500, and like I said, this specific one has a gas motor, but You can get it optioned out with those with the Duramax, but they're kind of hard to come by right now, honestly. And so it's one of those things that you know, a lot of people actually, I've been noticing that a lot of people have been getting the gas motor because of the availability and everything of those Duramax. But so far, this truck is actually really smooth for, you know, being a heavy duty and everything. It's, you know, the ride quality isn't, you know, harsh or anything like that. It definitely, you know, rides a lot smoother than I was actually expecting in a heavy duty truck like this. And then, you know, obviously the biggest thing, this being a V8, is the power. Yeah, it's not going to have as much power as the diesel that you could get from this truck, but I mean, if you're not doing, like, you know, massively heavy towing or anything like that, then you definitely don't need to get all that power or anything like that. Interior materials feel really nice. They feel really, you know, durable and everything. And everything, you know, everything fits nicely together, and it doesn't feel like it's stuff that you're gonna like run or get dirty or anything like that. It feels like, you know, really nice, good, durable materials and everything overall. And then, while I'm stuck here in traffic for just a second, what I think that's really nice about this truck is just how quiet it is. It's just, you don't really hear that engine rumbling or anything like that. It's just really quiet and calm, and so it's a really nice cabin to be in and everything. The engine's not just, you know, super loud in the cabin or anything like that, which is something that I really like to have in trucks sometimes, because then it gives it a more luxurious feel and ride overall. Another nice thing about this truck is these mirrors are just absolutely gigantic, and so I can see everything around me and all that. I have, like, you know, no blind spots or anything like that, which is really nice. And so these mirrors just help you see everything. We'll get this onto the interstate just to get it up to highway speeds and everything, just to get like a little bit of a feel for, you know, how quick this is, how powerful it is and everything. And yeah, like I said, it's not going to be as powerful as the Duramax. Obviously, it doesn't have as much horsepower, as much torque, but this engine should have, you know, plenty of get up and go with, you know, 380 pound-feet of torque and 360 horsepower. And yeah, I mean, it moves decently. You know, I obviously don't have a trailer on or anything like that, but towing with this would be, you know, pretty easy and everything, I imagine. You know, it's got plenty of power and everything, so it'd be really easy to tow a trailer. Like I said, if you don't need that extremely high towing capacity of the Duramax, then, you know, I'd save the money and go for the gas engine that this one has. If you don't care about, you know, the image of having a diesel and, you know, the whole thing of, you know, that whole image and everything. But yeah, it's a great motor. Things up with you know, driving impressions and all that. The truck drives incredibly smooth. I'm surprised about that for this being a heavy duty truck, and it's got plenty of power with this V8. You know, obviously the Duramax is going to be, you know, a lot more powerful with all that power and torque and everything, and I keep saying that because it's, you know, it's just got so much more. You know, 910 pound-feet of torque. It's almost got, you know, like, it's got more than twice as much torque that this one has. But if you're in the market for a, you know, 3/4 ton, then this would be a great route to go. If you love, you know, Chevy's whole aesthetic and everything, then this is a great route to go. You know, if you need a little bit more towing capacity than a 1/2 ton, and you don't need quite the payload of the 1 ton, then this would be the best route to go. And we have it, everyone, the all-new 2018 Chevy 2500. Thank you so much for watching. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Comment below what you thought, and I will see all of you in that next video.